Man, don't you wonder how humans can have sex so often and not get pregnant every time they have sex? Well, the thing about humans is that a lot of them practice safe sex. And that's to prevent unwanted pregnancies and STIs. They have something called contraceptive methods, and they can be hormonal or non hormonal. See, for the hormonal contraceptives, there's things such as the pill, the birth control shot, the implant, the vaginal ring, the birth control patch, and the IUD. What most of them do is the hormones stop ovulation, and if there's no egg, they can't have a sperm attached to it. Most of those methods are about 91% effective to prevent pregnancies. The two most effective contraceptive methods with hormones are the implant and the IUD. They are both 99% effective. But what if I don't want any hormones in my body? What can I do then? Don't you worry, there is non-hormonals too, such as the condoms, female condoms, or otherwise called internal condoms, the copper IUD, the diaphragm, spermicide, the sponge, and of course, there's abstinence. Most non-hormonal contraceptives range between a 70 to 88% effectiveness, which, yes, it's not as high as the hormonals, but they also work. Also, condoms, both internal or the feminine, or the regular condoms, are the only two types of contraceptives and birth control methods that can prevent against STIs. How come? They are the two barrier methods. They make sure that no bodily fluid actually has contact with each other. You might still feel the pleasure, but you will not get the bodily fluids that can transmit STIs. But what if I really don't want to put anything in my body? What if I just want to do it the natural way? Well, you can also have a vasectomy or your tubes tied, a tube ligation, so that you cannot have babies. But that is a permanent decision. If you don't want to take such drastic measures, you can also try the breastfeeding as a birth control method, or the withdrawal or pull-out method. Or you can be aware of your fertility by checking your calendar and your menstrual cycle, or your girlfriend's. But you see, not everything about safe sex is about not getting pregnant. It's also about knowing your limits and what you're comfortable and not comfortable doing. See, according to Dutcher and McClelland, is that safe sex is being physically and emotionally safe as well. That way both partners can have a healthy, pleasurable sexual life. Wow, a lot gets taken into consideration when it comes to a healthy sex life. Yes, it does. And you see, not sex always has to equal pregnancy. And the more sex you have doesn't mean you're going to get pregnant every time. That's why you have to choose your type of birth control that fits you and your partner the best. And make sure that you are both comfortable.